The camera is almost like a train wreck. You're not supposed to look at it, but you feel compelled to look at it. Yeah, I'm Dan Heller, and we're in the courtyard in Riverside Village. Grew up in Nashville, on the west side. A friend of mine was doing quite a bit of work out here, March Edgerton. He was a catalyst right after the tornado. He's the one that saw a little TV repair shop and said, hey, I think this needs to be a coffee shop. So he brought Bob Bernstein in. He saw an opportunity in the midst of areas that people normally wouldn't see opportunity. And I learned a lot from that. And you've got a lot of different kinds of people coming together in a way that you don't get so much in Green Hills or Belmead or those areas, and it just feels more real to me. It doesn't feel like people are putting on airs. It feels like people are being themselves and have the freedom to be themselves, and that's a lot of why I enjoy being here, and why it made sense for me to locate here and have my business here. The idea, just an inkling, I would say, just a little bit of a spark happened when I bought my house very close by, and I hadn't moved in yet. It took me a while to renovate it, but as I would go to that project, I'd look around and say, wow, there are a lot of commercial buildings here, but the atmosphere was still a little dingy and run down, and actually didn't feel safe or comfortable, I think, for a lot of the people that I'd talked to. But at the same time, the surrounding homes were being renovated at a pretty fair clip. In the end, the goal was really to put a collection of businesses together that I felt the neighborhood would respond to. And living in the neighborhood, knowing my neighbors, and just kind of, it seems, having a gut feel for what my neighbors would enjoy, I intentionally chose a coffee shop, a bookstore, an ice cream place, a deli, all these things that I knew, or I felt very strongly, let's say, people would be attracted to. And I ended up putting a fair amount of money into this courtyard because I thought, as a gathering place, it would appeal to some of the other businesses that might come. So, you know, technically there's no rent that's paid for this courtyard. It's available to all the businesses here. We make it available to community events. We've had many events here. And it happens that on a really pretty day now that we have all of it sort of in place with the community garden and the different plants and whatnot, that people really are attracted to it and they enjoy the community aspect. And so that was the goal, is to put something together. And I forgot your original question. What am I most proud of? What am I most proud of about it? I think, to distill it down, I think the pride comes from this place becoming a focal point for developing relationships in the community, where people feel a sense of community, they can have conversations, and it's an intimate space that people seem to really enjoy, and having that space creates community, and I'd say that's probably what I'm the most proud of.